I cannot use my heat at all because it smells like sewage and like feces.
That is how Jaqaijha Oliver has been living for weeks.
She emailed TMJ4 News on Monday saying her basement was flooded and her water heater was out. She rents through a housing assistance program in Racine.
Jenna Ray went to investigate.
Everything's ruined.
What stuff is yours?
All this, all that is mine.
Water-stained boxes, soaking wet bags of clothes, and a lingering smell of sewage.
Being in this environment, I just feel like it's not, it's not good.
The single mother and her 4 kids have been living in this Racine apartment since November. It's assisted housing through Halo Inc., a nonprofit in Racine County.
I was in a domestic shelter when I moved back out here. They basically find you housing.
Halo's website says for permanent supportive housing, it leases from landlords in the community. Jaqaijha's lease lists Halo as the tenant, and its own website says households have a case manager who acts as an intermediary if issues arise.
Fast forward to like February, I noticed that the basement was flooding from the basement sink. That was the first time I noticed it.
So she contacted her case manager. Then last week, she came down to this.
I had baby clothes, my clothes. I have baby furniture, a crib, a lot of stuff that I lost. I cannot use my heat at all because it smells like sewage and like feces.
She contacted her case manager again.
Trying to reach out to her since last Monday, and no response. The one response that I did get was, "I'll call you back," and this was 2 days ago, and she never called me back.
Desperate, she called the Red Cross, who contacted the landlord directly to clean up the mess. So we called Halo, the nonprofit responsible for the apartment. Then we went in person after no one answered. Halo's director told me she didn't know about Jaqaijha's situation. I showed her pictures and gave her Jaqaijha's number. The director said she couldn't talk to media. Since then, Jaqaijha says the director called her, initially said they'd move her into temporary housing, but says she's now being told she can stay at the homeless shelter.
They're supposed to help you. Like, I'm uncomfortable where I'm supposed to lay my head at.
How does that make you feel?
Stressed.
What other options do you have right now?
I really don't have any more options. I'm all out of options.
In Racine, Jenna Ray, TMJ4 News.